Hello everybody, this is Fuse Stopper. Welcome back to more Munch's Oddysee on the Nintendo Switcheroo. I don't know what I'm talking about. Last time we did some stuff with Munch. Now we're going to continue on with Munch. Self-explanatory. The bikers are conducting top-secret fluid experiments in the sewer. Avoid water mines. Remember to use the right stick to look around. You know, like any 3D platformer. Now, it has been a bit since I played last time. I mean, like I've said before, I'm really procrastinating these videos, not because I necessarily don't want to record, because when I get into the recording mood, I start to feel better. But I know it's just really hard to get into that initial mood, to like just get up, stop being lazy, and record. Oh well though. Sometimes you just gotta suck it up and do the initial recording. I don't know. Oh, frick. First thing I do is jump in the water mines. Trust me, I'm not that bad at this game. I mean, it's also because when this game came out on Steam, I didn't have a controller to plug into a PC. So I used keyboard and mouse to play through it. And yeah, that was not fun at all. Really, any 3D platformer is just not worth doing. Okay, what am I trying to do? Free the fuzzles, save everybody, kill the bikers. No. We're gonna have them stay. Okay, well, they're gonna ignore me. They're gonna stay here, and we're gonna run up, do a sneak attack on him into the water mines, and cause a freeze in the game. Yeah, that's the problem with this game being... Oh, frick, why'd they come follow me? That's not welcoming. Oh, well. One thing that kind of sucks about this being an old game, because I don't know if I mentioned it already, but this game was originally... I think it was a launch for the Xbox. I know it was on the original Xbox, but I believe it was a launch game. So it's a fairly old game, but it's just ported everywhere. Like, well, besides Xbox. I don't think Xbox has got a version. So if you have, like... It's like on the... Well, there goes me dying. Rip. No, what I was trying to say though is like, if you have like, I believe like a PS Vita, not PS, maybe PS3. I haven't actually checked. I know not PS4, which is really surprising. Like, it's on every PlayStation except for the PS4. On the Switch version, which I'm obviously playing. But then, you also got Steam, which is honestly... If you have a PC and you're able to play this game, I would 100% get it on Steam. So I think it goes for like $10 on Steam. And then there's very often it's on sale for like $1. It's 100% worth the pickup. Like, you're not going to be losing much money. So, as I kind of mentioned last time, one of the biggest gripes is that you don't really use your allies to fight, when you could just run up and kill the enemies without putting them in danger. Well, areas like these I wish happened more often, because you notice how I'm not just like repeatedly going and dying and losing over and over again. I'm flat out just running up, hitting them into the water, and then they're just dead, because they can't swim. Munch, spoiler alert, Munch is the only character in this game who could swim. Well, if you count the water mines as characters, I guess they can swim too, but come on, they're water mines. They're bombs. They're just glorified bombs in the water. Do we even need all this booze? Yeah, we need only 32. We got like 60. It's okay. It's okay. It'll all work out. But let's forward and let's kill the guys in the water again. Okay, well, this is not looking good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Didn't one of them hit a... Well, of course. One of them freaking hit a mine, and like... Oh, is it gonna bring me all the way back here? What for shame. Cut back to where I get back. Okay, we're back. And this time I shouldn't die. Of course. Okay, we're gonna give this one more attempt. I mean, it's not like I'm stopping if I fail again, but hopefully this is the last attempt. If you couldn't tell, the general general strategy you want to have is you just want to get them close enough to the water where they'll hit the mines or ground, one or the other. Exactly like that. Because then you don't have to deal with them. They'll either take a ton of damage and be dead in a few hits anyways, or they're just dead from drowning. Because the way drowning works in this game, because you'll find out later on that since only Munch can swim, Abe can't swim as well, you'll just gradually take damage. And with Abe you can jump out, but enemies, they'll just continually take damage until they're dead. Okay, come on buddy, get the memo. So let's open up our spruce. Yes, English. Now let's jump into this cannon further into this level, which I feel like is really coming to a close soon. I cannot remember if this is the level, but I think this is the one where if you're following along, don't just skip out on all the spoos. Okay, well, okay. When I played this as a kid, I had no problem with this issue. And heck, when I played this on PC, well, basically on the Steam port of this game, they had the original version of it, and then they made an optimized version for the PC. And like the optimized version, which is basically the same one I'm playing right now on the Switch, looks and plays at like nicer frame rates. It looks nicer. However, it also literally messes up some of the controls. Like, I've had issues with controls that I've never had when playing the original version. Like, I feel like for some reason it just doesn't allow me to run at certain points in the game. And it also makes me run in the mines and kill myself. Oh, we're back here, aren't we? You know what? I'll continue talking about this while we're here, though. It's not a big game-breaking issue. Like, the game still plays fine, but, like, you'll just be trying to run away from enemies, and then you hold the run button, and just nothing happens. You just maybe go at, like, a slightly faster speed. And I tried changing, like, okay, why... okay. No, but I've tried changing, like, the speed of running, because that's an option in the settings. I've tried... like holding the stick more forward. I mean, that sounds stupid, but just like being conscious of it. And honestly, it's a shitty design choice. Like, I don't know if it was like this in the original, but I swear in the original, you didn't have the run tied to a specific button. You just ran with the control stick. In this game, they tied it to a button. I don't know why they decided to make that change. The game worked fine when it wasn't. Okay, but let's just continue on. We're done with that part. This is why you need a lot of spoofs. If you do not have 99 spoofs, you will be forced to go backwards through that, and it's not fun. Okay, so as she said, we're going to be able to escape Viker's lab. However, we need to get through an obstacle course. As you can tell up there, we got all the fuzzles rescued, but there's still 37 enemies. Where the heck can those enemies be? Well, maybe not all 37 of them, but there's a lot of them just chilling out over here. You don't have to worry. All you have to do is just not get blown up, which is really hard because these guys will just run straight into the mines and kill you. Like that. Yeah, that's fair. That's fun. No. You don't have to worry. It's not like the other areas where there's a ton of fuzzles you have to rescue and you have to avoid enemies. This whole gauntlet is just you need to get through this gauntlet. Don't worry about saving anything. The only thing you need to worry about is your own skin or fish. What would you call, like, fish skin? I guess it's still just skin. And once you're in here, you'll find a cannon. Jump to the cannon to freedom. Yeah, not a difficult level, but just be conscious that you're going to need spoofs near the end. this leaves us to the Snoozy Lab. And I will say this right now, this is probably the worst of these like tutorial Munch levels. Honestly, this level sucks.
Munch, you made it. Now you can use a snoozer to knock out those nasty interns. Then get yourself to that poop chute before they wake up. They only stay out for so long.
So, the whole gimmick of this level is you're going to use the snoozer. You remote control the snoozer. Snoozers can put the targets just for sleep for so long. So what you do is you will go through this whole course with the snoozer and put asleep all the enemies. Now, one thing you could also tell is that not only am I putting the enemies to sleep, I'm also zapping them when they get too close as a form of defense. This zap is the same as Munch's electricity zap. So you got two ways of playing. The way the developers clearly intended, where you put them to sleep and you quickly run through, or you cheese it and you zap all the enemies away. However you want to play is perfectly acceptable. However, for the purposes of this game, for the purposes of this playthrough, I think... Okay, how do I actually... What the heck? Okay, I am blanking. I'm pushing like every button. Oh! So you gotta push ZR. Okay. Sorry, like I said, I'm not used to this port of the game. It's gonna take me a bit. So, this is how your developers intend to do it. However, if you really want to be lame and win games, you literally can just go around, kill each of the enemies individually, back and forth, because they'll destroy the snoozer eventually, but you don't have to worry about that. You literally just take out the enemies. Now, there are fuzzles to rescue. This is why this area kind of sucks, because you gotta keep the fuzzles alive. Let's open that. And if the enemies do wake up, which they sleep for a long time, like way longer than I remember. Okay, so we're gonna release all the fuzzles. Okay, this level maybe was not as bad as I said. If you're lame and you try to kill all the enemies, it will take a long time. But if you just put them to sleep and run, it's really short, really simple. And I say, let's go to the poop chute. Meanwhile, Abe and crew arrive at the big well.
I'm not so sure about this.
Come on, Abe. You want to kick that Dabbit and save your brothers or not?
Well, yeah, but don't you think that's way too high? Looks fine to us.
Piece of cake, Abe. You just gotta jump in.
But that's a kind of scary well.
Nothing we all can't handle. Come on, Abe. We're right behind you.
Right behind you,
Abe.
You promise?
Promise, Abe. Now go before it's too late.
Okay. Here goes.
Whoa, that's too high for me.
Back at the poop chute.
Whoa, that was quick. Sweet. You think that maybe we should, help him back to the raisin?
Nah.
And with that, our two heroes finally team up to start our journey. However, I think this is what we're going to call it for this video, because, yeah, honestly, a lot of things happen, and I feel like it'd be better to talk about all the new stuff that's going to happen next time. So, thank you all for watching. Have a good one. See you all later.